Nobility, apparitions and a ghostly photo all await the most haunted team at Croxteth Hall.
Hello and welcome to Most Haunted. Nestled in the middle of a modern estate, this 210-roomed mansion is said to be haunted by its previous occupants. With so many ghost sightings, we just had to come and investigate Croxteth Hall.
Croxteth Hall, just 5 miles outside Liverpool city centre, was the home of the Earls of Sefton, the Molyneux family, for over 400 years. Generations of this aristocratic title family enjoyed the trappings of their country manor lifestyle, especially hunting and shooting on their enormous estate. The last Earl, Hugh William Osbert Molyneux, died in 1972, and without an heir apparent, the local council took charge of the huge property. But could it be that the Molyneux family loved their home so much that their spirits still walk the corridors of Croxteth Hall?
I've spoken to quite a lot of people here about the place, and as far as I can tell, nothing horrible has ever happened. So there's no particular trauma that's caused the ghostly goings-on. And it seems as if the activity in this place is almost a replay of the activity that went on while this place was actually being inhabited. And that's something that I've not really experienced before. It's quite interesting, to say the least.
These kitchens look the same now as when they were first built. Now, on many occasions, the sounds of servants busying themselves can be heard, and also the spectral image of a housemaid has been seen by a multitude of guests.
There was myself and a colleague on the next floor up in an office. There was no one else in the building at that time. And we heard lots of noises. There were doors slamming and footsteps we could hear going up and down the stairs. We phoned down to the security lodge downstairs because whoever came into the building would have to come through there. And they said that nobody had come in. It was only later on that the significance of the day occurred to us. It was when the last Earl had died. It was the anniversary of his death when we actually heard these noises.
In the past, this room would have been a male domain, where men would have come after dinner to rest and smoke. In more recent years, dark figures have been seen sitting in non-existent chairs, preceded by the strong smell of tobacco. This is the breakfast room, where motion detectors seem to have a life of their own. They're continuously going off when there's no one here at all. Also, on one particularly stormy night, a fully trained police dog refused to enter this room and just cowered at the entrance.
I must be quite honest, going into various rooms, I started to realise that there were certain rooms that I didn't like. Rooms that you actually get that feeling of, I want to get out of here, and that's in the daytime. And then, of course, there's an interesting photograph of a supposed ghost. I've looked at it, and I'm reasonably impressed, but I have yet to see a real, genuine photograph of a ghost. This could be the one.
A visitor to the hall took the ghostly photograph in the principal corridor, where shadows and figures have been seen on many occasions.
This is part of the building that people find most uncomfortable. It's the attic, or what used to be known as the servants' quarters. Now, some of these people have actually witnessed strange mists, moans, groans. They even say they see ghosts of servants walking from room to room and in the corridors. Could these really be ghosts, or is it just all in the mind? We have 24 hours to find out.
Phil Wyman, our paranormal investigator, had spent some time familiarising himself with the main rooms. He conducted the baseline test as usual and set the trigger objects. There was nothing out of the ordinary to report. But with so many eyewitness accounts of ghostly sightings and paranormal sounds, Phil was hopeful that the crew might experience something during the investigation.
What are the most common things that people are seeing here and experiencing?
The most common things are noises, which we get a lot of in haunted places. Servants have been seen, and male figures. Nobody knows who those male figures are, so it'd be great if we could see some of those tonight.
Now, where do you think the most active part of the building is? Because it's so massive.
I would have to say the attic, or it used to be the servants' quarters. We was up there earlier, and I didn't like it one bit.
Do you think the reason why so many people are witnessing and seeing things that they think are paranormal is because it's still a Victorian house? There are things here that are from that era and things haven't changed.
That could very well be one of the main reasons for people seeing things. Everything in here is absolutely original. Most items are original, so people could be sort of connecting those items with seeing things of the Victorian era.
Croxteth Hall was one of the largest locations the Most Haunted team had ever investigated. The corridors seemed to stretch on endlessly, giving the hall an eerie quality, even in daylight. But could past inhabitants of this grand old home be responsible for the ghostly sightings reported here? As day turned to night, psychic Derek Okora joined us on location, and we were ready to start the investigation.
Very aware of a group of ladies who are talking away, and there's a feeling of with one particular lady, she's hurt, she's disgusted. It's like as if trying to console a young lady, and you see I'm getting ladies of high standing in this room. Ladies.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You heard that, Tom?
Okay. I'm aware of a lady placing her arms around.
What's it again?
Did you hear that?
Was that creaking floorboards? Did it?
No.
Where did it?
No, it was another thud, but back that way.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
my
we have to be
movement as
wary.
well. That was my movement, John.
Yeah, I heard something in that room over there.
That room over there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I go and have a look? That'd be all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So they're placing their arms around
The
her.
place, it's like as if they're going through, or, you know, placing their arms around. This is a maid. Charlotte? Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Charlotte? Charlotte. She's close by. Charlotte, okay. And it's like as if she's focusing her thoughts, as if to say that, I don't know if it's, they're trying to reason things out, they're trying to sort things out. Can you hear it?
Sorry, Derek.
That's okay. Come on, let them do it.
The funny thing is, the crew room is downstairs below us.
There's nobody else walking around.
Yeah.
There's only Tommy here, and Tommy's
Yeah.
sitting in the security thing.
Okay.
This is some of the burnt out things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Come this way, yeah.
It seems odd when you know for sure. I have genuinely asked that Tommy is the only person here, their security person. He has given me a walkie-talkie. He said, I am not going to move or walk around. I'm going to sit in this one particular office, and unless you want me to move, you walkie-talkie me. So
This is exactly above the room.
an hour through.
You should stand for a couple of minutes and listen, see what happens.
Can you just ask, Suze, can you radio Tommy, and can you just ask him, has he been in the fire room in the last